Have you ever thought that the foods you believe are healthy might actually be killing you slowly, quietly, every single day? It sounds extreme, doesn't it? But here's the truth. Some of the so-called healthy foods, the ones you see in glossy ads, the ones your doctor or your children might have told you to eat, are silently damaging your heart, your brain, and your cells. They don't cause pain right away. They don't make you sick overnight. They just make you a little more tired, a little more forgetful, a little more out of breath. Until one day, someone who also ate healthy, doesn't wake up. A silent heart attack, a sudden stroke, and everyone wonders how it happened. You might be wondering the same thing right now, right? Because you've been trying your best watching your diet, avoiding junk food, doing your morning walks. But what if I told you that 3 common foods, praised as healthy, are among the worst offenders for people over 60? I'm not talking about fast food or sodas. I'm talking about the foods that sit right in your kitchen, that you probably eat every morning, because you thought they were good for your heart. Stay with me till the end, because what you're about to hear comes directly from Harvard Medical School, Mayo Clinic, and the World Health Organization. If you're over 60, these facts could literally save your life. Before we dive in, thank you for being here. If you care about your health, or about someone you love, please hit subscribe, and leave a comment telling me, where are you listening from today, and what time of day are you tuning in? It helps me feel like we're all here together. One small community fighting for better health and longer lives. Now, let's begin with the first food. The one that pretends to be healthy, but could be quietly destroying your heart from the inside out. Let's start with the one that fools almost everyone. Granola and so-called healthy breakfast cereals. You see the words whole grain, fiber, low fat, energy boost. You think, perfect, that's exactly what I need to stay healthy. But behind those friendly labels hides something far more dangerous. Sugar, and a lot of it. According to Harvard Health Publishing, many popular granolas and breakfast cereals contain as much sugar per serving as a can of soda. And the World Health Organization warns that excessive sugar intake is one of the top 3 causes of premature heart disease and type 2 diabetes in older adults. But wait, sugar isn't just in sweets, is it? It hides in names that sound harmless. Malt syrup, brown rice syrup, honey, agave, fructose, corn syrup. Different names, same poison. And for people over 60, this sugar spike is especially deadly. When you eat a bowl of granola in the morning, your blood sugar shoots up fast, then crashes hours later. That's when you feel shaky, tired, maybe even dizzy. You think it's just old age. But it's not. It's your insulin fighting for balance and losing. Studies from the Mayo Clinic show that seniors who start their day with high sugar foods have a higher risk of cognitive decline, weaker energy throughout the day, and up to twice the risk of heart attack over time. Twice. And yet, every supermarket shelf still screams, healthy breakfast. Why? Because sugar sells. Because the food industry knows how to play with words. And your trust. Think about it. How many years have you started your morning believing you were doing the right thing? How many bowls of healthy cereal have you eaten while your arteries slowly hardened, your blood pressure crept higher, and your memory quietly faded? That's the trap. The silent sugar bomb. It doesn't kill quickly, it drains you, day after day, until one morning, your body can't fight back anymore. If you're still listening right now, thank you for caring enough about your own life to learn the truth. Tell me in the comments, did you ever think granola or cereal could be this dangerous? And if this surprises you, please share this video with someone you care about. Your share might actually save their life. Because the next time you see that healthy label, remember, it might be lying to you. Up next, the second food that's secretly harming millions of older adults, especially those trying to protect their heart and blood pressure. It's often recommended by fitness coaches, but it's quietly linked to inflammation, cholesterol spikes, and memory loss. Stay with me, because part 3 might just shock you even more. Now, let's talk about something almost every older adult believes is safe. Soup. Especially the low-fat, instant, or ready-to-eat kind. Warm, comforting, easy to digest. It feels like the perfect meal when you're tired or not feeling well. Doesn't it? But here's the shocking truth. Most of these so-called healthy soups are salt bombs in disguise. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, over 70% of the sodium most people eat doesn't come from the salt shaker. It comes from processed foods including canned soups, bouillons, and diet, instant soups. So while you think you're avoiding fat and protecting your heart, you're actually flooding your bloodstream with sodium, which raises blood pressure, weakens artery walls, and silently damages the kidneys. The World Health Organization recommends less than 2.000 milligrams of sodium per day. But a single bowl of healthy, low-fat soup can contain 1.200 to 1.800 milligrams. Almost your entire daily limit in one sitting. That means if you add a piece of bread, a slice of cheese, or a small pickle later in the day, your heart is already struggling to keep up. You may not feel it right away. You might just notice your ankles swelling a bit, your fingers feeling tighter, or that pounding sound in your ears when you lie down at night. You tell yourself it's just aging. But deep inside, your heart muscle is working overtime, fighting against that extra fluid and pressure caused by salt overload. A study from Harvard School of Public Health found that people over 60 who regularly eat high-sodium processed soups have a 42% higher risk of stroke and a 67% higher risk of heart failure. Think about that for a second. 42%, 67%. Those aren't just numbers, they're lives. They're fathers, mothers, grandparents, people who thought they were eating light or healthy. And here's what makes it worse. The labels on these soups are misleading. They say low fat, but not low sodium. They say heart friendly, but never tell you how much sodium your heart can't handle. They use words like balanced, comfort, or home style. But nothing about those words protects your arteries. So, tell me honestly, how often do you reach for a quick soup or instant noodle when you're too tired to cook? Once a week? Twice? Drop your answer in the comments. You might be surprised how many others are doing the same. If you're still with me, thank you for caring about your health and staying till this point. You're part of a small group of people who actually want to understand what's killing them slowly, so they can stop it before it's too late. And please, if you know someone living alone, someone who often eats these quick soups for dinner, share this episode with them. Sometimes a simple conversation can prevent a tragedy. Because the truth is, most heart attacks don't happen suddenly. They're built, one spoon of salty soup at a time. Coming up next, the third deadly food that's tricking millions of seniors every single day. A food that looks pure, clean, and protein-rich, but could be quietly raising your cholesterol and inflaming your arteries. Stay tuned for part 4. The protein illusion. Processed chicken and healthy meats. Now, let's uncover the third and final trap. The one that hides behind the word protein. For years, we've been told that chicken breast, turkey slices, or lean ham are the smart choices for a healthy diet. Low in fat, high in protein. Perfect for older adults, right? That's what the commercials say. That's what the diet books claim. But here's the truth that few people talk about. Processed meat is still processed, no matter how lean it looks. According to the Harvard T.H. Chan School of Public Health, people who regularly eat processed chicken or deli meats have up to a 44% higher risk of heart disease and early death. Why? Because those meats are packed with preservatives, phosphates, and sodium nitrates, chemicals designed to make the meat look fresh for weeks. But inside your body, they trigger inflammation, damage blood vessels, and increase bad cholesterol LDL. The World Health Organization now classifies processed meats as Group 1 carcinogens, the same category as tobacco. That means eating them regularly doesn't just raise your blood pressure. It raises your risk of cancer too. And here's the part that hurts to hear. Even those grilled chicken strips you buy in frozen bags, those low-fat turkey slices in the fridge section, they often contain 3 to 5 different additives, including sodium, preservatives, and binding agents that can slowly poison your system. Have you ever noticed that tightness in your chest after a light lunch? That heaviness that comes after what you thought was a clean meal? That's your body struggling against inflammation it didn't ask for. The Mayo Clinic reports that cutting out processed meats can reduce cardiovascular risk by nearly 30% within 6 months. Imagine that. Just by skipping those healthy chicken packs, you could protect your heart, your brain, and maybe even buy yourself a few more years with the people you love. So let me ask you, do you really know what's in the meat you eat? Have you checked the label lately? Do you see words like nitrate, phosphate, or sodium chloride near the top? If you do, that's not dinner. That's a warning label. If you've made it this far, thank you for being part of this conversation. I know these truths are hard to hear, but pretending they don't exist is far more dangerous. Tell me in the comments, which of these 3 foods shocked you the most? The granola, the soup, or the chicken? Your answer might help someone else realize they're not alone in this struggle. And if this message resonates with you, please share this video with your family, especially the ones who believe they're eating healthy. Sometimes saving a life begins with just one share. Stay with me, because in the final part 5, we'll talk about how to break free from these hidden killers, and what you can eat instead to protect your heart, restore your energy, and finally feel alive again. So now you know. 3 foods you thought were your friends. Granola, low-fat soups, and processed chicken may have been silently taking years away from you. But here's the part that matters most. It's not too late to turn everything around. Your body is still listening. Your heart still wants to fight for you. And the truth is, even after 60, it can heal more than you think. According to Harvard Health Publishing, making small, consistent changes, like switching from processed cereals to oats, chia, and nuts, from salty canned soups to fresh vegetable broths, and from deli meats to whole, home-cooked fish or chicken, can reduce your heart disease risk by nearly half within 1 year. Half. Imagine that. The Mayo Clinic found that seniors who return to a natural, unprocessed diet sleep better, think clearer, and regain energy they thought was lost forever. Because the body doesn't want perfection. It just wants peace from chemicals, from sugar, from constant inflammation. Maybe that's what health really means. Not chasing every new diet trend, but returning to the basics. Real food, slow eating, gratitude for every meal. So tonight, when you sit down to eat, ask yourself one simple question. Is this food nourishing me, or quietly hurting me? And if you can start changing just one thing this week, start with breakfast. Replace that sugary cereal with real oats, a little fruit, a few nuts. Feel how your body responds. Feel the difference. Because it's never too late to protect your heart, to restore your energy, to wake up in the morning and feel truly alive again. If you've listened all the way to this point, thank you. You're part of a small community that refuses to give up. Please let me know in the comments. Which change will you make first? Your answer might inspire someone else to take their first step too. And if this message gave you hope, share it with a friend, a parent, a neighbor. You never know whose life you might save. If you haven't yet, hit subscribe and join us. Together, we can keep learning, sharing, and protecting our health one honest conversation at a time. Take care of yourself. Eat real. And remember, your best years aren't behind you. They're still waiting for you. Just on the other side of awareness.